Hi there, YouTube. So the new skill inheritance, what do you call that? New skill inheritance came out, and I wanted to make a video on all the farmable units that you get in the game, and try to check which ones have skills to offline. How am I offline? Let me try it again. Well, okay, yeah. So, just your basics on skill inheritance. They do a fantastic job of explaining it here. So it looks like you can inherit those A, B, C slots, that random skill. It even looks like you can even do the weapon too, which I found interesting. So, take a look and read here. If you're not sure still. I can always make an explanation video after, but I'm gonna jump right into the farmable units and seeing which ones have decent skills to inherit. So we're gonna first start off with Virion. So usually what I'd like to do is, you press it, whatever, he's 2-star. You press skill list, and you can see every single skill you can have at any single point in his rarity. And and I was taking a look at him, and I see that Silver Bowl Plus is fine. I mean, spending 20,000 feathers just to inherit is not fine. I'm sure you have better options. And I'm sure a lot of the Gold Star units in general have a better bow anyway. I'm not sure. I don't have Rebecca. I'm not sure what her weapons are. If there's anything I would like to inherit, maybe it's Astra on a killer weapon unit. Definite resistance. You can use it on those Grand Tome users like Odin and I'm not sure who the red one is. I think it's Tharha. Yeah, it's Tharha. Like, it does give a nice bonus, but if you're gonna give a Defiant to someone, I would give either the speed or the attack. But that's just me. Like, this could come situational. It could come really handy. Viren also has Seal Speed. Not a bad skill. I prefer Threaten myself, but you work with what you got. So the next one, we start off with Ray too. So Ray was interesting when I was looking through his skill list, because what I really liked was just to start off with, like, Rawwolf. If you want that, you have to get a rune first, and then Rawwolf with the unit you inherit to. Again, I don't know if this is worth the investment to go all the way to Rawwolf Plus. Is it? I don't know if I pronounced it properly, but whatever. Rally attack is fantastic. It's really, it can come really not situational. I mean, it's handy whenever. I mean, that's why Sharina is really high up there in terms of support. And in the tier list, Seal Resistance is the same thing as the Seal Speed, but not as useful. I mean, Seal Speed is useful for any kind of unit, as opposed to Seal Resistance, where only if you're a magic user it works out. But key skills to inherit: Seal Resistance, Rally Attack. That most definitely. Okay, who's the next farmable unit we get? We get Matthew, like right off the bat, I believe. I don't know if you want to inherit the Rogue Dagger. I'm not sure. But that's up to you. That's your discretion. Reciprocal Aid. I find this also situational, but like in Ursula's chapter, there was that one ninja near the Axe Knight that had escape route, and I would do this thing where I would reduce that knight to low HP and then have that ninja reciprocal aid it. But then I would always forget it had escape route. It was that chapter annoyed me. Anyways, moving right along. It could be a good combo with escape route. Then you have Poison Strike, which is it's always nice. More damage than you already do is it's never a bad thing. Hone Speed, fantastic support. I would inherit this and give it to a unit that I use a lot. If they're lacking the C slot, then you could put Hone Speed as one of them. Yeah, well, overall not bad. Like Poison Strike, Hone Speed, you watch out for Rogue Dagger if you want. Reciprocal Aid, you know, situational, but you know, watch out for it. Excuse me. And the next one that we get, well, actually I skipped over Sophia. So Sophia is one of the first ones you get. Like, I think literally when the game came out, like, you could get her. When you look at her skills, you could, you know, Fenrir is the same thing as, same things as I said previously. I mean, Sophia is one of my favorite characters of all time, and she's so lackluster. It's not even funny, man. The art's amazing too. I'm just disappointed, but you know, I digress too much. So let's go to her skills. Dragon Gaze and Dragon Fang, you know, pretty good skills to inherit. You know, Dragon Fang is not too bad on killer users, because the killer items are kind of weak, so the plus 50% attack would come in useful. Warding Blow, so this kind of makes her feel like a magic tank, kind of like a mage killer. And you know, Fortify Resistance, arguably not as useful as speed or attack, but it has its niche, it has its uses. It's not something you should look over. If you're looking to have like a full-on support unit in your team, then you could add this in if you like. I think next we're going to Cecilia. Actually I rolled, she was one of my first rolls. I didn't even beat the chapter. Okay, so when you look at her skill list, Grand Raven, I think it's a decent tome. Like, not enough to do a 20,000 and inherit it, but I do like the tome. Like, sorry about that. I do like the tome. That these color, like, especially when you're facing Takumis in the arena, or facing ninjas. Is always annoying. Grand Raven does come in useful. I saw a video of someone defeating Ursula's chapter just using farmable units, and Cecilia was the MVP, surprisingly. Rally Resistance, it is useful, not as useful as Rally Attack or Rally Speed, but I wouldn't write it off. You know, Attack +3, you know, always more attacks, always nice. And Escape Route, my personal opinion, an underrated skill to have. You'd be surprised at how effective it can work, especially when you do the later training stratums, where you do actually get damaged a little bit, and you have to take some hits, and you take like huge hits as well. You know, underrated skill. I would keep an eye out for it. I don't know. It works really well with Reciprocal Aid, because you don't have to take the hit, and you heal the unit that just got hurt. I mean, that's always beneficial. There's that one, not a lot of drawbacks. Anyways, moving right along, we go into Tsubaki, who's underwhelming in my opinion in the skill list. I mean, Sapphire Lance, I guess you could inherit it to a Lance user if you want. By the way, the weapons only work when it's the same weapon user, so you can't just inherit like Sapphire Lance onto like a Crom. That'd be kind of funny, and it would make the game, you know, it'll break the game a little bit, but I wouldn't like. This at least gives some consistency. So swap. I mean, it's owned me sometimes in the training stratum, but I wouldn't say it's a big deal. Like, resistance +3, crit riposte kind of gives you like an Armads kind of. Really works really well if you have distant counter or close counter, but I guess I think it's lackluster. Like, I don't know if I want to inherit any skills he has, but if he's just wasting space in your box and you need it, go right ahead. Dano, also disappointing. One of my favorite characters from Awakening. I thought he'd be better, but that's how it is. Anyways, so we're gonna go into Brave Lance. attacking twice before the opponent can attack you is always nice. The -5 speed is a major drawback, but he's really slow. Reciprocal aid, you know, again, I already talked about that. HP +5, you know, like if you have a unit like Nino or like a lot of mage users tend to have low HP, even Ursula if you want to use her. It can come in handy, and you have drag back. In the challenges, the grand hero battles, it has been a useful skill, but I don't really use it at any other point except those grand hero battles. So that's up to your discretion. Anyways, I'll bring this video to a close because I can't make too long of videos. So we stopped at Dano. I'm gonna talk about Lisa. Lisa, Gunther, Felicia, Narshan, Rice, Stahl, Olivia, Female Robin, Drog, and Ursula. And hopefully this video will help you. Thanks for watching.